Life in the 21st century moves at a relentless, dizzying pace. We're always connected, bombarded by information, and expected to be productive every moment. The digital age blurs work and personal time, pushing us to chase endless growth and present polished versions of ourselves. Yet true rest and connection are rare. We're running a marathon at a sprinter's pace, leaving us exhausted, longing for stillness. The relentless pursuit of more, money, success, possessions, comes at a high cost, our well-being and happiness. We sacrifice health for wealth, only to spend that wealth trying to regain what we lost. Chasing a mirage of happiness, we become slaves to our belongings and the stress they bring. In the end, we risk gaining the world, but losing ourselves, lives full of things, but empty of meaning. Amidst modern chaos, a quiet revolution is growing, a turn toward intentional, meaningful living. People are questioning the pursuit of more, seeking health, peace, and freedom instead. Nature offers healing, reminding us we're part of something greater. Mindfulness anchors us in the present, breaking free from stress and clutter. By embracing nature, mindfulness, and simplicity, we find true peace and fulfillment. Science now confirms what poets have long known. Time in nature is powerful medicine. Just 20 minutes in a green space can lower stress, blood pressure, and even boost our immune system. Nature therapy is now prescribed by doctors, helping us feel calmer, healthier, and more focused. Our bodies and minds truly thrive in green spaces. Nature is a free pharmacy for the mind. Its beauty and sounds, birds singing, leaves rustling, offer instant relief from anxiety and stress. Sunlight boosts our mood, and witnessing nature's resilience inspires hope. Whether it's a walk in the park or sitting quietly outdoors, nature helps us find peace, gratitude, and emotional strength. No cost, no barriers, just healing for everyone. When we think of nature, we picture grand landscapes, mountains, forests, untouched coastlines. But nature is everywhere, even in cities, woven into our daily lives, waiting to be noticed. A single tree on a busy sidewalk, grass pushing through concrete. These are nature's quiet miracles. Look up at the sky, feel the sun, listen to rain. Nature's beauty is always present. Even a few plants at home can transform your space and bring calm. Nature is not somewhere else, it's right here, if only we choose to see it. Embracing the outdoors isn't just good for our health, it's great for our wallets too. Nature offers free entertainment, helping us save on costly leisure and healthcare. Simple activities like walking or picnicking boost well-being and cut expenses. Choosing experiences over things leads to less debt and more financial freedom. The outdoors helps us live wisely, sustainably, and more affordably. The journey into nature is ultimately an inward journey. As we step away from the city and into the living world, we return to our most authentic selves. This bond with the earth is encoded in our DNA. Nature accepts us as we are, offering a space of unconditional belonging. In this quiet, we hear our inner voice and rediscover our true purpose. Reconnecting with the earth heals the disconnect within ourselves. Mindfulness is more than meditation. It's about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Bringing awareness to experiences as they unfold. It's a way of living, not just a 10-minute activity. Mindfulness counters our multitasking lives. It's an invitation to be present, moment by moment, observing thoughts and feelings without judgment. This creates inner freedom and wisdom. The practice of mindfulness extends deeply into our physical health, offering a powerful way to foster a healthier relationship with our bodies and make choices that support long-term well-being. One of the most impactful areas is mindful eating. In our fast-paced world, meals are often rushed, eaten while distracted, or consumed on the go. This leads to overeating, poor digestion, and a disconnect from our body's natural hunger and satiety signals. Mindful eating is the practice of bringing full awareness to the experience of eating. It involves paying attention to the colors, smells, textures, and flavors of your food, chewing slowly, and noticing how your body feels throughout the meal. This simple shift can have a profound impact on your health. When you eat mindfully, you're more likely to recognize when you're genuinely hungry and when you're full, which helps prevent overconsumption and supports weight management. By slowing down, you also improve digestion, as the body is in a more relaxed rest and digest state. Furthermore, by truly savoring each bite, you derive more satisfaction from your food, which can reduce cravings for unhealthy processed snacks. You begin to notice how different foods make your body feel, Some energize you, while others leave you feeling sluggish and heavy. This direct feedback loop empowers you to naturally gravitate toward more nourishing choices, not because of a restrictive diet, but because you're listening to the innate wisdom of your own body. Mindfulness also transforms our relationship with physical activity. For many, exercise is a chore, something to be endured or rushed through simply to burn calories. A mindful approach to movement invites you to focus on the sensations within your body as you exercise. Whether you're running, practicing yoga, or simply stretching, you can bring your attention to the feeling of your muscles contracting and releasing, the rhythm of your breath, and the sensation of your feet connecting with the earth. This turns exercise from a purely goal-oriented task into a rich, sensory experience. It fosters a deeper appreciation for what your body is capable of, and helps to prevent injury by making you more aware of your physical limits. This heightened body awareness, cultivated through practices like mindful eating and movement, serves as an early warning system for our health. When we're attuned to our bodies, we're more likely to notice the subtle signs that something is amiss: a persistent ache, a subtle change in energy levels, or a new digestive issue. This allows us to address potential health problems early on, before they become more serious and require more invasive or costly treatments. In this way, mindfulness becomes a form of preventative healthcare. It's about fostering a continuous, compassionate dialogue with your body, learning to listen to its signals and respond to its needs with care and attention, which is the very foundation of a truly healthy life. Just as mindfulness can illuminate our habits around health, it can also bring powerful clarity to our financial lives. Much of our financial stress stems from unconscious spending habits, driven by impulse, emotion, and societal pressure. We see an advertisement for a new gadget and, feel a sudden urge to buy it. We have a stressful day at work and engage in retail therapy to feel better. We see friends with new cars or expensive vacations and feel a pang of envy that leads to a desire to spend. Mindfulness provides the tools to interrupt this automatic cycle. By cultivating awareness, we can create a crucial pause between the impulse to spend and the action of spending. This pause is where the magic happens. In that moment of stillness, you can bring a curious, non-judgmental awareness to the impulse. You can ask yourself, why do I want to buy this? Am I trying to solve a genuine need? Or am I reacting to an emotion like boredom, stress, or inadequacy? What will happen if I don't buy this right now? This simple act of inquiry helps to untangle the emotional drivers behind your spending. It allows you to see whether a purchase aligns with your long-term goals and values, or if it is simply a fleeting desire. Research shows that people who practice mindfulness are less susceptible to impulsive buying and make more deliberate, value-driven financial decisions, leading to higher savings rates and lower levels of debt. The practice of mindfulness also helps us find contentment with what we already have, which is a powerful antidote to the consumer culture of more. By paying attention to the present moment, we can learn to appreciate the simple, non-material sources of joy in our lives. A conversation with a friend, the warmth of the sun, the taste of a home-cooked meal. This focus on experiential richness reduces our reliance on material possessions for happiness. We begin to realize that the thrill of a new purchase is often fleeting, while the joy derived from meaningful experiences and relationships is far more lasting. This shift in perspective naturally curbs our desire for constant acquisition, freeing up our financial resources for things that truly matter, like security, freedom, and experiences. Furthermore, mindfulness brings a sense of calm and clarity to financial planning and management, tasks that, honestly, many people find overwhelming and stressful. Financial anxiety often stems from avoiding the reality of our situation or getting lost in catastrophic what-if scenarios about the future. A mindful approach encourages you to look at your finances, your income, your expenses, your debts, with a clear and steady gaze without judgment or panic. It helps you stay grounded in the facts and take small, consistent, and intentional steps toward your financial goals. By reducing the emotional reactivity around money, mindfulness empowers you to manage your finances from a place of calm, rational, and proactive wisdom. The true power of mindfulness lies in its ability to cultivate a clear and stable mind, which is arguably the greatest asset one can possess in navigating the complexities of modern life. This mental clarity is the ultimate return on the investment of your time and attention. A mind that is not constantly cluttered with worries, regrets, and distractions is a mind that can focus more effectively. This enhanced focus has a direct impact on your productivity and performance in your professional life. When you can bring your full attention to a task, you complete it more efficiently, make fewer errors, and produce higher quality work. This can lead to greater career success, which in turn supports your financial well-being. Beyond professional benefits, a clear mind makes better life decisions across the board. When you are not being pulled in a dozen different directions by racing thoughts and reactive emotions, you can assess situations with greater objectivity and wisdom. Whether you are making a major decision about a career change, a relationship, or a large financial investment, mindfulness allows you to access a deeper level of insight. You can more easily distinguish between fear-based thinking and genuine intuition. You are better able to see the long-term consequences of your choices, rather than being swayed by short-term gratification. This clarity of thought is a superpower that helps you navigate life's challenges with grace and intention. This inner clarity also fosters profound emotional resilience. Life will inevitably present challenges, setbacks, and periods of pain. A mind trained in mindfulness does not become immune to these difficulties, but it learns to relate to them differently. Instead of being completely overwhelmed and consumed by negative emotions, you can observe them with a sense of perspective, recognizing them as temporary weather patterns passing through the vast sky of your awareness. This ability to hold your difficult experiences with compassion and space prevents you from getting stuck in cycles of negativity. It allows you to recover more quickly from adversity and maintain a baseline of inner peace, even when external circumstances are turbulent. Ultimately, the clarity gained through mindfulness is the very foundation of true wealth, a wealth that transcends mere financial figures. It is the wealth of inner peace, the freedom from chronic anxiety, and the ability to be fully present for the precious moments of your life. It is the richness of deep connections with others, unhindered by distraction. It is the security of knowing you can trust your own mind to guide you wisely. While mindfulness can certainly lead to better health and improved finances, its greatest gift is the calm, clear, and resilient mind that allows you to experience a genuinely fulfilling and meaningful existence, regardless of your external circumstances. This is the priceless return on the simple practice of paying attention. Modern society ties happiness to what we own. From a young age, we're immersed in consumerism, believing the next purchase completes us. Simple living questions this illusion, breaking the cycle of endless consumption. Fulfillment comes from within, not possessions. Redefine a rich life through experiences and relationships. Conscious consumption unlocks freedom, stepping out of consumerism's chains. Minimalism isn't about empty rooms, it's about making space for what truly matters. By letting go of excess, we create room for happiness, clarity, and peace. A simple, organized home means less stress and more time for what we love. Minimalism lets us focus on connection, fulfillment, and living with intention. Embracing simplicity transforms your finances. Spend less, save more, and find freedom. By choosing quality over quantity and appreciating what you already own, you reduce waste and stress. Simple living means less shopping, lower bills, and more joy in everyday moments. Ultimately, it's about gaining options and control, empowering you to live with purpose and peace. The real gift of simple living isn't just organized spaces or a healthier bank account. It's the freedom to live authentically, guided by our own values, not society's expectations. Time becomes our most valuable currency, invested in joy, meaning, and connection. True wealth is found in rich experiences, deep relationships, and the freedom to choose how we spend our days. This is the ultimate promise of a simple life. The modern travel industry paints happiness in luxury resorts and extravagant tours. But a mindful approach challenges this, focusing on genuine experiences and personal growth. It values slow, immersive travel, finding profound moments in local markets and side streets. This travel fosters presence and engagement, creating richer memories than material things. Ultimately, it enriches the soul without emptying the wallet. So, one of the best ways to make travel both healthier and more affordable is to actually build your itinerary around active, nature-based pursuits. This style of travel, it turns your vacation into a chance to energize your body and calm your mind, instead of just being an excuse for overindulgence and inactivity that leaves you, well, needing a vacation from your vacation. Choosing to explore a destination on foot, by bicycle, or through its natural landscapes offers this really powerful combo of physical exercise, mental restoration, and cost-effective adventure. Hiking a mountain trail, cycling along a scenic coastline, or kayaking on a tranquil lake, they cost very little yet give you this amazing sense of accomplishment and a deep connection to the beauty around you. These active journeys offer, honestly, a completely different and much more intimate perspective on a place. When you hike through a region's national parks, you're not just seeing the landscape, you're feeling it with every step. You start to notice the subtle changes in vegetation, hear the sounds of local wildlife, and even smell the earth after a rain shower. This kind of multi-sensory immersion creates a profound and lasting memory of a place that really, you just can't get from behind the window of a tour bus or a rental car. It slows you down to a human pace, letting you appreciate the fine details of the world around you and, fostering a deep sense of gratitude and wonder for the natural world. That's a powerful balm for the stress of modern life. From a health perspective, the benefits of active travel are honestly undeniable. Instead of coming home feeling sluggish and maybe a few pounds heavier, you return stronger, fitter, and with more energy. The steady, low-impact physical activity involved in hiking or cycling improves cardiovascular health, builds stamina, and releases endorphins, which naturally boost your mood and reduce anxiety. Spending more time in nature just amplifies these benefits, lowering cortisol levels and enhancing mental clarity. This type of travel is a real investment in your long-term well-being, turning your time off into a proactive and enjoyable form of preventative healthcare that leaves you feeling genuinely rejuvenated. And nature-based travel is just inherently budget-friendly. National park entrance fees are usually minimal compared to what you'd spend at theme parks or other commercial attractions. Camping, whether in a tent or a simple cabin, is only a fraction of the cost of a hotel room, and it gives you a much deeper connection to your environment. Activities like wild swimming, bird watching, and stargazing, they're totally free. By embracing the great outdoors as your main playground, you sidestep the most expensive parts of conventional tourism. This approach really proves that you don't need a big budget to have an epic adventure. You just need a good pair of shoes, a sense of curiosity, and a willingness to explore the path less traveled. Food is a gateway into culture, but tourist traps rarely offer the real deal. Skip overpriced restaurants, seek out local eateries, street food stalls, and markets for authentic, affordable, and healthier meals. Street vendors often serve the freshest, most beloved dishes made with local ingredients and perfected over generations. Visit farmers markets for fresh produce and regional specialties. If you have a kitchen, simple meals save money and boost health. Eating locally means less processed food, more whole ingredients, and a deeper connection to the place you're visiting. Every meal becomes a cultural adventure, delicious, nourishing, and truly authentic. Where you stay shapes your travel experience and your budget. Ditch generic hotels for locally owned guest houses, homestays, or rentals. These options are often cheaper and far more meaningful. Hosts share insider tips and local culture, turning accommodation into a doorway to genuine connection. Homestays immerse you in daily life, offering friendships, language practice, and unforgettable memories. Choose places that align with your travel goals. Nature lovers might camp, culture seekers might stay with families. Mindful stays make travel richer, more affordable, and deeply human. Food isn't just fuel, it's medicine that shapes our health and energy. Whole foods like fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins build strong bodies and resilient immune systems. Processed foods and excess sugar fuel inflammation and chronic disease. Mindful eating means choosing nutrient-rich foods and seeing every meal as an act of self-care. You don't need a nutrition degree, just prioritize real, unprocessed foods and small, healthy swaps. Every bite is a chance to heal, energize, and invest in your well-being. Your kitchen is a powerful tool for health and financial wellness. Cooking at home gives you control over ingredients, leading to cleaner, more nutritious meals. Home-cooked food costs a fraction of restaurant meals, saving you thousands over time. The act of cooking is grounding and creative, offering a break from daily stress. Sharing homemade meals strengthens relationships and builds community. Transform your kitchen into a sanctuary. Nourish your body, wallet, and soul. Every mindful food choice is an investment in your future health and happiness. Healthy eating today prevents costly diseases and medical bills tomorrow. Mindful eating helps you tune into your body's needs, reducing overeating and emotional snacking. The money and energy you save compound over time, creating a legacy of wellness. Food, health, and finances are deeply connected. Each meal is a step toward a vibrant, stress-free future. Invest in yourself, one nourishing meal at a time. In personal finance, we often focus on tools like budgeting apps and investments. Yet, the most powerful asset is a calm mind. Mindfulness creates stability for wise financial decisions. A calm mind enhances decision-making, reducing emotional reactivity. Investing in inner peace is a key financial strategy, offering dividends in life and finances. Much of our financial anxiety is rooted in a deep-seated belief system known as a scarcity mindset. This is the pervasive, often unconscious feeling that there is never enough. Not enough money, not enough time, not enough opportunity. This mindset keeps us in a state of constant fear and competition. It drives us to hoard resources, to make decisions based on the fear of loss, and to feel perpetually dissatisfied no matter how much we accumulate. A scarcity mindset is a prison of its own making, creating a reality of lack even in the midst of abundance. Inner peace practices offer a powerful key to unlock this prison, guiding us toward a liberating mindset of sufficiency. The shift from scarcity to sufficiency is not about a change in your bank balance, but a change in your perception. A sufficiency mindset is the recognition that, in this present moment, you have what you need. It is about fostering gratitude for what is already present in your life, rather than constantly focusing on what is absent. Practices like daily gratitude journaling or mindful appreciation of simple pleasures, a warm cup of tea, a conversation with a loved one, the comfort of your home, train your brain to notice and value the abundance that already surrounds you. This simple shift in focus begins to dismantle the deep-seated fear that you are lacking, replacing it with a quiet confidence and contentment that is independent of your financial situation. This mindset of sufficiency has a transformative effect on financial behavior. When you operate from a place of feeling enough, the desperate, grasping need to acquire more begins to fade. The compulsive drive to shop, to upgrade, and to chase external symbols of wealth loses its power. You begin to make financial decisions from a place of calm security rather than anxious striving. This allows you to give more freely, to save more peacefully, and to spend with more intention and joy. You are no longer trying to fill an inner void with external things because you have cultivated an inner sense of fullness. This is the very definition of financial freedom, a freedom from want, which is an internal state. Ultimately, the journey to financial freedom is an inner journey from fear to trust. It is about trusting that you can handle life's challenges, trusting in your ability to provide for your needs, and trusting that true wealth is not about limitless accumulation, but about having enough to live a meaningful and contented life. Inner peace is the soil in which this trust grows. By calming the anxious mind and cultivating a deep appreciation for the present, we break free from the chains of scarcity. We discover that the peace we were chasing through money was available within us all along. This realization is the final and most important link between inner peace and true, lasting financial freedom. Theory is inspiring, but action is transformative. Small, consistent choices like a daily walk in nature, a few minutes of morning stillness, or cooking at home create powerful ripple effects for your health and wealth. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Simple actions, big results. The path to a richer life isn't about chasing more, but embracing enough. Through nature, mindfulness, and simplicity. Each mindful step in nature brings clarity, peace, and freedom. Small, conscious choices create profound transformation. The path is waiting, just take the first mindful step.